13 laps of sprint action in Mandalika. Temperatures soaring, and now the action will match it out on the racetrack. And look at Brad Binder. We said watch out for him from the second row of the grid. He's already past Espargaro, who's had a horrible start down towards turn one. It's going to be Marini leading from Vinales in second. Don't get off that line. Oh, Brad Binder was on that tighter inside line, and now Vinales really aggressive at the start. He takes over.
Vinales fast all weekend, all the sessions. His weak points usually the start on a one-line track. He's done it. He's managed to get the start. And as we know, if he can get into his rhythm, he's going to be hard to beat.
And Pecco Bagnaia hasn't been able to do it. He had his teammates in front of him, and then his old teammate, Jack Miller, causing him problems. So Bagnaia stays down in 12th with Miller in 11th. It's Vinales leading from Luca Marini in second. Then it's Fabio Quartararo, who's surely going to get past here. Oh, no, he isn't. By Brad Binder. Oh, Jorge Martin sideways. Oh. Look at Marc Marquez coming through on Aleix Espargaro. Aleix Espargaro's had a horrible first lap here.
Yeah, Aleix Espargaro, unreal pace all weekend. You'd have to say probably the fastest, but terrible.
Marquez down already. Marquez down.
It's the same crash that we've seen so many riders have. Let's have a look at it on board. He's side by side here with Aleix Espargaro. Watch him. There's nothing wrong at all. It's the same crash. It's tipping into the corner. No warning, no feedback. Down you go.
Jorge Martin's about to get past. Surely Quartararo down towards turn one. Here he comes.
Oh, this is a risk. It's a big risk. Is he going to go wide? Is he? Yes, he has.
He has to. But look at the lunge he had to put on Fabio Quartararo to go through.
Is he going to do the block pass into here? He is. Get ready. That's a good move.
We saw this a lot last year, didn't we? That was a favourite overtaking opportunity on the flip-flop. He's got some work to do, and the problem is he's got Brad Binder's orange KTM, and down he goes. He saw that coming from about 300 yards down the road.
I saw that coming yesterday. That's how far we saw that coming. That's the nature of this track. We've talked about it all weekend. You go off the racing line, there's no grip. So what do? Just follow my leader.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating for the riders.
He had to do it. He had to do it. And Aleix Espargaro under investigation. I mean, it's a risky pass, but it's going to have to be risky to pass here.
If he gets a penalty for this, you might as well go home. Look, it's a pass, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I've got to go off that meter part of the track where there's grip. It's not a silly move. He's just trying to make a pass.
Massive lunge from miles back from Martin, but he makes it stick and he makes it through. Well, that was a risky one for Martin.
That was all risk.
Almost desperation state.
Yeah, I think what's happened is he's got caught off guard a little bit. He's closing in, and then you can't squeeze the front brake any further, and he had to sort of dive to the inside. It was a firm move. Here he comes, got the drive through there, fantastic. Mirror signal manoeuvre, didn't look even difficult, did it?
But offline on the way down in there, and then somehow gets it to stick, as he did before on Marini. And Maverick Vinales' dreams of a sprint race win on the Aprilia are just fading ever so slightly, with Luca Marini still hanging on in there in third place.
Here we go, look at that.
Exact same as Jorge Martin last time, and that little bit of drive through the kink.
That's what it is.
Of turn 9, and at 10, Marini comes through. And here we go. Is he going to have the strength into turn 1? Is he going to? Of course he is. And he pulls alongside Bezzecchi. It's a risky... Bezzecchi pulls alongside Vinales. It's a risky move, and he has to run wide. Bez, perhaps, down to turn 10.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's going to miss the corner, definitely. Yeah. What a great example of that. He went on the dirty part in the braking zone, had to release a brake, and then took his medicine.
We're on the last lap of the Indonesian Grand Prix sprint race. Still Maverick Vinales is holding on in front of Marco Bezzecchi. Bezzecchi trying to find a way through. If he's watched Martin and he's watched Marini get through on Vinales, it's going to be out of turn 9. Here we go into 7, 8, and now powered out. Can he get him in 10 this time?
Oh, he's got the run. He's definitely got the run. He's going to give it a go. Look how close you have to pass.
And he's levelled him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He gave Maverick no option to relinquish there, because Maverick knew if he sat on the outside, he'd have to go onto the dirty part of the racetrack.
Yeah.
So Bezzecchi up into the podium spot. Incredible from the two VR46 riders. They've announced a new Indonesian sponsor for next year. What a time to have another double podium, as we've already seen from them earlier on this season. Remember, cast your mind all the way back to Argentina. Meanwhile, at the front, it's going to be Jorge Martin who wins this one. And at the end of this race, Jorge Martin will be the championship leader in MotoGP for the very first time. Jorge Martin across the line on the treasure island that is Lombok. Martin has struck gold once more. Martin wins the sprint race in Indonesia. Marini second, Bezzecchi in third. Incredible performance from the two VR46 riders. Maverick Vinales, you've got to feel for him, missing out in fourth. Then it's Quartararo fifth, Gian Antonio sixth, Enea Bastianini in seventh. And as Jack Miller rounds out the points, ahead of him, Pecco Bagnaia only picks up 2 points, which means, Neil Hodgson, we have a new championship leader, and it's Jorge Martin on the satellite Prix Ducati.
Yeah.